Sadie Eagle Imachiapiye. Good morning and welcome everybody. My name is Sadie Eagle. Today I'm going to be talking about how it is okay to say no to organized religion as Native American people. First of all, how is everybody today? I'm sorry about my voice. I lost it, but I gained it back this morning, so I'm proud of that. Alright, well, it is very good to see you all here, and I have one question for you all in order for us to start. Does anyone know the First Amendment of the United States? Yeah? There's more to that. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects the freedom of speech, religion, and the press. It also protects the right to peaceful protest and to petition the government. And it was also adopted in 1791. Let's kind of hold on to that right there. It's key. And as Native American people, our religious practices were not approved of until August 11, 1978. This federal code of law is called the American Indian Religious Freedom Act. It's only been 44 years of being able to practice our cultural way of life freely of what was once forbidden. Rob Stager on Native American religion estimated about 250 indigenous languages, and each describes a way of life in great detail, and yet none of them have a word for religion. Can anyone tell me some names of organized religions outside of Native American culture? Yeah. There's Christianity, Episcopalian, Catholicism. In the 19th century, these religions were merely accompanied by a peace policy according to a National Geographic article. The goal of this peace policy was to eliminate the Indianness in Native people through assimilation and deconstructionism. These conversions were mostly embedded with boarding schools, which almost completely annihilated language and cultures that played a huge horrifying role in the genocide of Native Americans across the states, including Canada. Babies were born of rape by priests and tossed into fires as cover-ups. Children were abused in unspeakable ways. Hair was cut, language was cuffed, pinned, and burnt out of mouths. This is what our ancestors went through, and survivors lived to tell their story. I read in an article a few years ago, on July 16th of 2021, 9 Lakota babies were returned home after 140 years. They were returned home to their homelands in the Oglala Sioux Nation. I just thought I'd let you guys know that because that stayed with me through all these years. Wahihilo, that means I am here in Lakota. The satisfaction or solution is to forgive. I am standing here today because a lineage in my family has forgiven the cruelty of what was done. Most have accepted the religion and they chose to find a way to belong in it, and that is okay. How many of you are members of a church today? That's okay. That's okay. How many of you aren't a member of any church today? That's okay. It's also okay if you aren't, and I'm here to tell you that I myself am not a member of any. I was never baptized, although when I was younger I wanted to go to church, Bible school and all of that. My mom said no. So I would pout. I would ask her, why can't I? My friends are going and stuff. She said no. And that's okay. Because now that I'm of age, I know it's not for me. Because I think that my mom wanted me to have a mind of my own. Because I know wholeheartedly what I am and who and what I believe in. And as Native Americans, why do you think it's so hard for us to practice our cultural way of life and the way our ancestors did? It is hard because we are all remembering who and what we once were by relearning and reclaiming our identity. Schools offer Native American studies. Take them. Reservations offer archives to read them. You are an important piece of our survival, and you are an important piece to our revival. I am 29 years old, and I am not the greatest at speaking my language, yet I am still learning. I do not dance, and I do not berry pick, because I'm Lakota Sioux, and that's supposed to be funny. Our men berry picks, I guess. As a Sioux, we used to eat puppies for ceremonies, the runt of the litter. It is said that they have certain powers, strong healing capabilities. The puppy that I have was actually the runt of his litter, and he is now 9 years old. I would say he's pretty powerful. He's helped me overcome some life forces I faced, and he's still here with me today, and I feel pretty healed just by giving him a hug or talking to him like he can understand me. I do pray and I do leave offerings to my ancestors. I am sharing this fact about myself because I do believe in animals that are sacred. I don't see my dog as a pet, I see him as a whole living being. All of these aspects of myself, I am okay with saying no to organized religion. I am a part of revitalizing our culture. Culture is not the same as religion, for our culture is a way of life. Every culture believes in the divinity of all things in nature. All work is considered prayer, such as dancing, singing, homemade items like making star clothes to beaded jewelry. All of these things are considered sacred and should be treated as such with the utmost respect. Ilamaye wakam tanka kichi'un ampetu washte yuhaye. Thank you, and may the Creator bless you all. Have a good day.